Hey guys, Gameboy 3800 here once again with a quick test using the test truck. I've been given a slight update to the actuals. If you saw the last test stream session thing, whatever I call it, we got a really weird bug, and I'm gonna see if my idea will work here. I asked for only the wheels to be made weaker, but not the, like, knuckle, or hub, whatever it's called. You know, the point that attaches to the tie rod. Because it's been brought up several times that every time the wheel broke off, it did so in its entirety. So I'm hoping my idea of getting them to be more differentiated in strength, the wheel versus hub, versus knuckle versus whatever it's supposed to be, is going to be what we need here. I'm just going to put on independent steering because height. There we go. Everything here should be test. I will double check and make sure sway bars are a test. Yep, test rear and the front. Test front, okay. If I don't do that, the sway bars just break really easily. I'm not in Hawaii Stadium because it's widely regarded as not awful. So let's see here. I'm gonna turn on the game a little bit here. That should be better. So we're just gonna drive around until we break off a wheel. We'll do that just by driving normally and getting some good air. When the axles and tires and wheels behave normally, this new axle performs amazing, but sometimes it just doesn't. Alright, backside of a racing lane. Reached a huge error. Nothing breaking. Okay. Doing some really smooth landings here. I guess that's me being good at the game, arguably. I'm not sure if the lights for like LEDs and headlights will be fixed in this Beta 18 series update. Maybe that'll be a Beta 19 update. Alright. Truck's handling everything fine so far. Alright, let's do a wall poke. Forcibly break off the wheel here. Hey! There we go. See, that was a success. There's the knuckle. or hub, whatever, and the wheel is, where did the wheel go? There it is. It has runoff. And one thing I'm gonna do is go back to it just to check that it's not still receiving power or moving on its own, even though it should be completely broken off. It would be pretty clear if it were still connected there, because, you know, we'll see if it moves from that spot by going to the other side of the stadium and doing some donuts. Note to self, have tires for that ramp. Or at least all 4 tires. Alright, let's do a bit of a donut over here. Whatever this surface is, it's not very donut friendly, is it? That's about as close as I can get to a donut here. Let's run over and check the position of that tire. It is still in exactly the same spot. Okay. We've broken a 4-link bar now. And it is no longer staying in place as if it was not broken. We had that happen once. What about for the back wheels? No damage. No visual damage, and no functional damage either. Alright, let's try it again. If something doesn't happen when poke, just poke harder. Okay, and that has gotten our 4-link bar bug where the rear 4 links are not showing that they are breaking off, even though they should. I think that should be an easy fix. Just finalize that breakpoint. Front of the truck seems to be behaving remarkably well. Alright, we'll do one final test and that'll be the end of the video here. We need to pull up the vehicle debug menu. And we are going to deflate tires. And see what happens. Because if you remember from the stream, it was when the tire was completely shredded and popped, and then finally broke off, and then the wheel broke. That's when we were experiencing our treadmill symptoms. Let's see if we can get anything like that to happen here now. I know all the tires are behaving pretty well. Gotta be careful not to poke the wall too much because the walls are kind of grabby. I don't think there's much that can be done about that. You can bug Jedi Presence about it, but I don't think he'll do anything about it. That's how you can simulate driving on ice, just pop all the truck tires. It's not really braking how I would like to test. Okay, maybe the front left. Yeah, there we go. Front left it's going. We will focus our damage on the front left. If I can. Trying to keep an eye on the front left to see if it'll randomly brake, and if it does, will it stay powered or somehow still connected to the rest of the truck here. This whole time, this Hawaii custom crowd's going crazy. I love it. I love this map. I wish I could have been able to choose this map when I was making my Multiseat Championship series, of which the first episode will be out soon. Everyone please stay tuned. It involves 8 of the best drivers and some even brand new drivers to BeamNG as a whole. I think it'll be awesome. I'm gonna try driving over those cars or just do this. I want to get that front left tire to brake, but in the glitchy way where it just kind of falls off from driving normally. Because you can do that with tires pop like this. Because this game is flawless. Truck won't die. I just want to test. Let me test, please. That's one way to roll over. There we go, we're shredding up that tire more and more. It's surprisingly difficult to get your tires super flat and like shredded, like how I'm trying to do. Unless the map grabs it and does something glitchy. I should have just gone to a map with like the concrete barriers, you know? Dude, that might work. I try to get grabbed by the corner of this ramp here for a split second. Now, granted, this is very much forcing the issue. Realistically, you'd probably never run with this much tire damage. We're trying to see if you ever do break a tire off in this glitchy way, if we experience the same bug we did before. I'm gonna try this triple stack of cars over here. Oh my gosh, it's doing everything I want it to, except the thing I'm trying to get it to do. It's being grabbed, it's being pulled, it's being abused. There we go. Okay. Alright, 7, No! Are you kidding me? F7, why do you reset the truck instead of just teleport it like I want? Oh. I had it exactly where I wanted it, but then it wouldn't let me teleport it away. Well, try it again. Let's try deflating the tires again here. It doesn't matter which tire it is now. Just drive over it like a lot. This is way more difficult than I thought. Just break off, you bugger. Do the glitch that happened on stream, like, please. Okay, how about this game, if you're gonna be like that? I'll just donut into you. Still barely any damage. What's going on here? Oh, it's like Mopar Magic Saver. No, was that Equalizer? No. Whatever. When you just sat on the bicycle for like 20 seconds. Probably like 10, but super exaggeration. Oh my gosh. Truck, please. Fine, I will poke the wall. The wall is what I shouldn't do, because there's like no hope in me getting it out, but it's like the last thing I can try here. It's not what I wanted it to do. Turn off the truck. Oh, that tire didn't get stuck in the wall. Ah, it did. No. Oh my gosh. Yay, I saved it. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Alright. If I get that to stop and then drive, this is very difficult to drive now. I will reset the truck, try to only get that tire removed, that one tire removed. Now this is, if this works, it's not because of the track being dead, it's because I'm forcing the issue. Would we call this a deep dive episode instead of a testing episode? Probably. I'll call it a deep dive episode because this is going on way longer than a testing episode. Okay, that's just getting more things stuck. Poke. Now you work. Scumbag F7 command is not working. Let's just drive around a bit. Oh. Back to the cars we go. There we go. Alright. We will teleport the truck like over here so that the wheel gets free. And now we will drive the truck around and see if that wheel moves on its own accord, or gets put along in any way, shape, or form. Nope, the wheel seems behaved now. And you can see the hub is still attached to it. It wasn't like before when I slammed into the wall. Huh. Just to prove that, like, it can still break off and stuff here. And into the wall we go. Oh. That didn't work as I had hoped or planned or perceived. Come on, into the wall. Dang it. I'm trying to break off a wheel and the hub separately, because that was the first time I'd seen that. Or at least the first time I'd seen it when I was looking for it. It was this one, right? That we did it on? Yoink. Yeah, there we go. At least one of the tires didn't separate from the hub. Rolling bar is going slightly crazy. We can see one has a hub, one doesn't. That's now possible. We will probably do another test stream in the future on various maps to see if we can get what happened before to replicate, but here, after 22 minutes of just trying to do exactly that, I wasn't able to replicate it on my end here, even after doing a ton of glitchy things. And the axles are still very strong and very, very fun and drivable. Just gotta watch those forelings. That will do it for this mini deep dive episode. Thanks, Game Boy Out. We'll see you in the future.